Welcome to this week's edition of the World Cup Show. My name is Enrico, and I've got Venant here with me. And this week, we're asking you what has been your biggest regret so far as the FPL is concerned. Remember, at the end of the season, we're giving you 50k, whoever's going to win the Good Company FPL League. And this week, that is now at the end of game week 4, we saw a couple of big performances that we did not even expect, but there's only one place to start. Venant,
Yes.
what has been your biggest regret so far?
My biggest regret has been, first and foremost, the Man City defense.
Ooh.
They haven't been keeping clean sheets, and I doubled up on them. Actually, I think they only kept one.
They're the champions.
Yeah, but they are leaking goals, bro.
Same with Liverpool, though, like the two big teams.
Yeah, like that really came in at cost of my team. You know,
So, who do you have in your team, like from City defense?
at the moment I have Cancelo, who I'm planning to sell.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
So, on my side, the biggest regret this season has been, I think, owning my captain, my best player in the world, the best player in Africa, that is Mohamed Salah. I mean, he didn't score when Liverpool won 9-0 last weekend.
How do you guys score 9-0 and your best player doesn't do anything?
Not even a
In
goal
fact, when you look
contribution.
at the statistics of the high performing players on that game, Elliot has more points than Salah.
Yeah, obviously. And you know, Salah is that guy who scores like when the rest of the people don't even know where the goals are coming from. Like, I think Salah like scores from the hardest
Fixtures.
Yeah, exactly. And situations, well, the simplest, like the ones that are expecting him to score so many goals or a couple of goals, he doesn't score. The other players have been, I think, for me, just the regulars FPL players, like KDB from City. I think he gave me like 2 last weekend. I saw him in Belgium watching a Formula 1. Should stay there, my friend. And then there's Son from Tottenham Pierre. It's not banging goals, Manze, this season. So those have been the biggest regret so far. So please tell us who have been the biggest regret so far this season. We are 4 game weeks into the new season. So game week 4 went actually really well for so many managers. You know, Firmino scored 3 goals.
22 points.
22 points. That's the biggest by the from him. I like him so much. Thank you for the goals. Luis Diaz was there going
You
to
had him
Paris.
in your team?
No, I didn't have them. Luis Diaz at Man City. Man City scored a couple of goals. Erling Haaland scored a hat-trick. But we need to review how our week was looking like. For me, I captained Mohamed Salah. Obviously, I got 6 points. And I had Son and KDB. That tells you everything. And Gabriel Jesus from Arsenal. So that tells you I did not even get to 50-point mark. So, Venant, how many points did you get this week?
68.
Wow.
Got above average for the first time. Actually,
first
for the
time this
second
season.
time. For the second time this season. And my best players are Trent and Robertson. And if you remember in the first episode, we talked about Trent versus Robertson.
Yeah.
And you said 0.5 million is a big deal. And now you see,
I actually regret that because after this, I'm going to play my wild card before game week 6, and I have to bring back Trent Alexander-Arnold. I'm so sorry, Trent, by the way, for doubting you. I am so sorry. I will never do that again.
that's a regret. Another regret.
Top 5 managers this week. So far, so good. And game week 4, I can see the first one is Kenya Kwanza
Kenya
by
won.
Abiud Makoa.
Yeah.
He's got 317 points. And then number 2, it's Fremont FC, owned by Frank Makaya. He's on 313
Mokaya.
points. Yes, Mokaya. Same
Yes.
with Iftin Ali, who is number 3 with 313 points. But this week, he scored 86 points.
He triple captained Salah.
Wow. But he didn't move though, like he's been third. Brandon Maingi is number 4. He moved up 1 position. His team is called the Psychos. He
Yes.
got 87 points and he has 312 so far. That is up to game week 4.
Captain
and
Haaland.
top 5, John Mutinda, who looks like he actually dropped from position, I think 4 to 5,
Yeah.
with his team called Tail FC. He's got 310 points and he got 55 points in game week 4. So at the end of the season, number 1, achukua 50k.
Yeah.
We've promised that, and we're not going to change it now. But make sure you join by the end of this month because we may cut off some guys at the end of this month. But Venant, the manager of the week got 119 points. Imagine someone got 119 points. I'm gonna look at his name. It's called Mafioso Samuel. Mafioso 1, yes, Mafioso Samuel. Congratulations, you are the manager of the week. You got 119 points. I want my manager, by the way, to be giving us something to give the guys who win, like, who are the managers of the week. Like, we give them something like T-shirts, merchandise from Good Company, FPL League. But the guy who was number 1, Venant, triple captain Holland.
Wow.
Imagine.
Number 1 in our league, triple captain Haaland.
Like our manager of the week. Although he took 2 transfers, so he had negative 4 points. And he triple captained Erling Haaland, so he gave him 51 points.
Wow, I like the faith and the bravado that he has when it comes to doing such things. Because one thing about FPL that I usually tell people is sometimes when you have leverage in terms of numbers by your side, you can actually dare to use such a chip.
The other players were Kane. Kane gave him 10, and then he had Gabriel Jesus, who gave him 1 point. Rodrigo gave him 2. He had Luis Diaz, who gave him 14 points.
Yes.
And there was Dejan Kulusevski, who gave him 6 points. He also had Diogo Dalot. You are the first person I've seen only this guy.
Trust me, there are a couple of people who have. Dalot was in my first ever draft this season.
Yeah, because
it was Dalot, it was Dalot, it was Cancelo, and it was Trent. I had a back 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the other players were Alexander Arnold, who gave him 17 points.
Yeah.
Wow. And Trippier gave him 2. Patterson 2 points. And the goalkeeper was from Chelsea. That was Mendy, 3 points. Total 119 points. Keep the league going, because at the end of the season, we're giving you 50K.
Yeah. Game week 5 is behind us, and right now in game week 6, there's none other fixture to talk about other than Manchester United and Arsenal. But first, let's talk about our captains and the players to consider for game week 6. Yes, Bwana Eric.
Yes, so the game week 6 obviously kicking off with the biggest game, like on Merseyside. Liverpool go to Everton, who are probably dead right now. And Man City do play, I think they play in Aston Villa, another team that I really feel bad for, my guy Steven Gerrard. While Chelsea are back at home in London, they play West Ham. Man United versus Arsenal, this is the biggest of the biggest, because violence on Sunday lazima. 6:30 p.m. si tunaomba tu kusikuwe na draw, lakini before that we need to sort out our FPL teams by Saturday at 1 p.m. That is 90 minutes before Liverpool go to Everton. My picks for the captain, I think I have to stick to Erling Haaland. This weekend is going to visit Steven Gerrard, and I think my guy Gerrard imekuwa ngori sana.
You fancy Haaland to repeat what he did last weekend?
Bro, Aston Villa, they're playing ball right now this season. I mean, they're not that good. I think can he actually score too? Who said you can't score back-to-back hat-tricks? You've seen Kane do that. You've seen Aguero do that. We've seen Mohamed Salah probably try that. So, I mean, he can score, like, if he gets like 2, that's enough, because Salah may again like put 1 goal or 2. And then for United, Arsenal could be like a 1-0 game or 1-1 or 0-0. So I'm sticking to Erling Haaland for City.
Okay. When it comes to game week 6, the people who I'm considering is 1, Ivan Toney.
Ivan Toney, Brentford do play Leeds.
Yes.
That's a hard one at 5 p.m.
And Leeds have already received their first defeat of the season. And they are leaking goals at the moment, with the exception of the Chelsea game. So I fancy Ivan Toney to do something regarding that game. Also, number 2, Sterling versus West Ham.
Raheem Sterling?
Yes.
I will never captain Sterling by them again.
Why?
That guy is done for me. It's finished for me. Those 2 goals, I don't think he's gonna get like 2 again, like in the next couple of weeks. There's a time we regretted so much, like when he was playing for City, but let's give him a benefits of doubt, if you say so. Chelsea are playing West Ham. It's not like they were that convincing last week when they played Leicester, though. I'm still not confident yet.
We shall see. And lastly, Spurs versus Fulham. We have Kane over there, who's been consistent with returns.
Yes.
And you have that guy that you want to sell right now, Heung-min Son.
Oh, I am not going to give him any other chance, because I may even go for... I have Mitrovic, who I think will score against Tottenham. And if I get Harry Kane, I think I'm good for now. Son for me, we're done. It's 4 weeks gone with no returns. I'm done with him.
Or you can switch him to Kulusevski.
Well, no, I'll show you guys my team on by Saturday in the morning. You can check my Twitter. I'll show you.
True.
The other one you would say from Man United and Arsenal?
Man United and Arsenal, of course, like I've always said, Arsenal is full of cheap players. So Odegaard, I've been high on Odegaard since the start of the season.
You're picking a first L on Sunday at Old Trafford, bro.
Won't be possible considering United aren't formidable at the moment.
You don't need form to beat Arsenal. From
But
Man
we
United's
have the
perspective.
right players.
Let's go to last season.
Bro, you cannot tell
game-
me anything
this
when
game
we
form goes
have. You cannot tell me anything right now. We have 100% success rate in Premier League. Not unless we concede we lose our first game. Right now, you can't tell me
They have
anything.
Anthony.
Who's Anthony?
Anthony, the guy from the Brazilian Almiron.
Yeah, he hasn't done anything yet in the Premier League.
I will start. He's arriving on Sunday, 6:30 p.m.
It's
Violence
okay.
o'clock.
Anaweza arrive hata leo jioni.
Let me tell you, this
We
was the
are
first time
winning. We are winning. We are beating United. If we do you guys a favor, it's a draw. But one thing is for certain: Arsenal is attacking. Arsenal is beating United.
Don't be
One
too
thing is for
confident.
sure is we are scoring
Bro,
goals.
let me tell you, a week ago they beat Liverpool. No one expecting that. By the people are saying 4-0. Jamie Carragher, Gary Neville, they're expecting a defeat. But those guys turned up at Old Trafford. Like, I mean, they saw Liverpool. They were like, we need to turn up. I mean, I think it's gonna be the same thing. They'll be like, nah, this Arsenal, our old rival, we have to turn up. There's nothing they're gonna lose. There's nothing they're gonna win for. They're just playing like they're enjoying football. And I mean, I think they're gonna get a win because of the Old Trafford factor. And you being the biggest, probably the biggest rival.
So,
This game has
According-
nothing to do with form.
according to you, United will win simply because it's at Old Trafford.
Yeah, that's a big point. I mean, this game form goes out of the window.
And according to me, Arsenal is winning this game.
Last season you lost to Ole.
Huh?
Last season didn't you lose to United?
Maybe FIFA.
Guy, they lost to Carrick.
Maybe FIFA, I'm saying.
You lost
Maybe
to Carrick.
FIFA. You maybe FIFA.
No, you lost to Carrick.
Right now, with the first and foremost, guys in the studio, we all agree Arsenal is a different team than the other seasons
And we all
combined.
agree form goes out of the window and big teams are playing each other, like we saw when United played Liverpool.
So we do this then.
What?
Captain speak.
Captain speaking, I've said Erling Haaland.
Okay. And for me, I'm telling you guys, especially if you're an Arsenal fan, Odegaard, Gabriel Jesus.
You have to pick one. Don't tell them to pick three. Pick
I'm
one.
giving them options because it's my
Okay.
team. It's Arsenal, right? We have a 100% success rate, bro. Chill.
It's gonna end soon.
Either way, the code to join our league is TSO4RX. That is TSO4RX. We are about to limit the number of members joining in ASAP. Share this video with fellow FPL managers. Share the link, share everything. Just share the love, man.
Yes, and see you on Monday after United do play Arsenal at 6:30 p.m. on Sunday. We are out.